the root.
What is this? Found missing, found missing.
For the
Okay.
inventory fee.
Okay, the inventory is fine. Sword, shield, potion. Okay. One, you are taking input, guess the items inside the inventory. Very nice, very good. Two, input, guess the items inside the inventory. Why two inputs? You can take only one
No,
input and compare,
no,
right?
no, no. The variable is called 2.
That I understand, but why do we need three variables? You are giving three chances to the user like that?
Oh,
No, right? If you are doing only one variable, that's also fine because you don't have to delete it. We can work on this only. It is fine. Okay. Don't have to delete the whole thing. Just remove the other variables. Okay. 2 and 3, we don't need that. Just remove those first. Let's stick with one variable. But yeah, it is very nice to see that you have tried this thing on your own. Just do this
yep.
and that is enough. Okay. All right. Remove the two variables, 2 and 3.
I just put it in another code.
All right.
And then
Yeah.
you,
You don't have to delete your own code, right? Okay.
yep.
Nice. Okay, let's remove those two. All right. So let's stick with one. Okay. So if one equals to inventory, now here is where you are making a mistake. This equals double equals symbol is used for
Yeah.
only integer comparisons. Integer comparisons. All right.
Okay.
What does it mean? If one is equal to two, if four is less than five, if seven is greater than eight, something like that, which are all false by the way. If you are doing
Yeah.
something like that, then you use the equals, less than, greater than comparators. All right, those are called comparators. Here you are not doing that. Your inventory is having words, text, str, str elements, words. Sword is not a number. Shield is not a number. Portion is not a number. So you cannot use equals symbol. Right? Got it?
Mm,
We have not done
okay.
this kind of example. That's why you are seeing the error. But still, that's why I have given you this question because we have missed out doing string operations. All right. So how
This is
exactly are we going to use?
this is what happens when I run it. Just
Yeah,
wait
I
for it
can
to open.
understand. Yeah, because
Just wait
why
for
do
it
you
to
know why? Do you know why it's happening? You are taking the three inputs, right? Which is correct.
Yep.
You are taking the three inputs. After that, when you are comparing the one, so let's say you have something in your one. All right. What value are you giving in one? Sword. You are comparing
Yep.
sword with inventory, but not in the correct manner. You are using equals symbol, right? That is why every time you are seeing missing the else part, it is never found because you are using the equals symbol, right? It is logically correct. That equals symbol is comparing what? The two items. That if this item is equal to the other item, which is fine, but it is not, let's say, it is not logically correct. It may be correct syntactically, the syntax is correct, but it is not logically correct. You cannot compare two words using equals operator. All right, got it, Rishabh?
Yep.
So how do you compare? You have to use something. Okay, let me see. Where did I give you the question from?
It was
Uh,
here.
yeah, let me check it
Yep.
once.
I think I might have deleted the question.
No, no, it is fine. I can see it on my own, right? I can see the code. Even if you
Oh,
deleted the question, it's fine. You have tried it. That's the best thing. If you try the question, you can remember it. All right, okay, got it. Yeah. So what we are going to do,
mhm.
we are going to use the double quotes. You have not used double quotes and not in your inventory. We have to run a loop first and then use the double quotes because you are using equal symbol without the double quotes for text. What the difference? See, when you are using numbers 4 and 5, 7 and 8, you use no double quotes, right? You use double quotes only for text. Here, you
Yep.
will use double quotes for the text also, what are the texts? Sword, shield, potion. You will use
Mhm.
double quotes for that, but before you do that, you will have to run one loop. So first of all, delete them. Delete the 2 and 3 variables. We don't need that.
Right.
Only the variables. Okay.
I just delete the other stuff as well.
No, no, no. Don't delete that. That is fine. That is fine. Keep that. Okay. We will need a little bit of that, not the whole thing. So what we are going to do? Wait. Let me see. What was the exact thing? Uh, where is it? Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah. Oh, so you have to use a function, right? Yeah, you did
Oh,
not use a function here. Can you use a
I think
function? Yeah, you try to use a function. Give it any name. So what is the function going to do? First, tell me, Rishabh, what is the function going to do? Yeah, search, right? It is going to search something.
putting all the items combined. Social.
Okay.
Social.
All right. Okay. So how do you end a function?
Social. There.
All right. All
I
right.
put.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I put brackets.
Yes. Then you put what? Very nice. Then what?
I put anything inside. Oh,
Yeah. What should that be? What should that be? Let's see if you can guess it correctly. You are going to search what the user is entering. You are going to search the variable that the user is entering in the list, right? So that
yep.
is the thing that should go inside the function. What is that?
That is one.
One. Very good. So you will enter one in that function brackets, right?
But why am I even putting one?
Yeah, you can change that variable name. That's up to you. Inventor. Okay, inventor. All right. So this should go where? This should go inside the function. All right.
Yep. Social.
Okay. Next what? Next you will use if statement, right? So
Yep. Or we put it.
instead of using equals, you will use something else, right?
Okay. What do I use?
So instead of using equals, you can use if that inventor in,
In.
if that inventor in inventory. Got the difference? What is happening?
Yep.
Got the difference? You are just
Yes.
comparing with the input with the whole list using equals. Now we are not comparing in that manner. We are simply comparing the inventor, the variable that the user is giving, with each
Hmm.
item, right? With each item in the list, not the whole list together, with each item in the list, right? So that 2 and 3, we don't need that. So we can just remove that. If 2 in inventory, 3 in inventory, we don't need that one. So we can remove that part. Yeah, after the first missing, after that one, after the first missing, you can delete that. 2 and 3, we don't need it, right? Because we are just
Bunk.
taking one input from the user. Let's say the user has chosen shield. So you will go to the function, you will use inventor, you will have the value of shield. If shield in inventory, right? It means what? Every element of the inventory will get checked. First, you will check the first element, which is sword. Is sword equal to shield? No. There's where your equal to is being checked, right? Is sword equal to shield? No. Is shield equal to shield? That is the second element of the list, right? Is shield equal to shield? That means, is shield equal to inventor? It will say yes. Your Python will say yes, and you will print found. Run the code. Give one
Not yet.
into one.
Wait. Wait.
Yes. Okay. Rishabh is studying now. So I told Rishabh is becoming lazy in the last class, and Rishabh has studied. Very nice. You pointed out
I didn't
the
revise.
yourself.
I did not revise. I remembered.
You did not revise, Rishabh. I told you to
I
revise, right?
remembered.
Why haven't you not
I
revised?
remembered. I
So I told you.
remembered.
I told you to revise, right? Revise still. Even if you remember, still you may forget something. So still revise it again. Okay. All right. Run the cell.
I put this one first.
Yeah. Anything you can put now, you will see found, right? If something is not there, then you will see missing. All right. If you try to see something like let's say
Inventor.
coin, no, not inventor, coin, maybe money, anything like that, it is not in your inventory, right? So this is how you check for elements in list which are text. Yes.
There might be a small problem.
Okay, what's the problem? You will take the words as input, fill up the list using append. You remember that thing? You will take the
Hmm?
words as input, fill up the list using append, so that no one knows what's inside the list. except for the user. And then you will try to guess it. All
All
right.
right. Do I delete
So
it?
yeah, you can do that by yourself, right?
Uh, I am not sure about that.
Okay. You can
Wait,
take. Yeah.
I can just hide the code.
Yeah.
What?
You can hide the code. You can hide the code. Don't hide the code. You can hide the code. There are certain ways you can hide the code, but don't hide it. Hide the output. Keep the code. All right. So
But
let's do. Yeah.
when I'm done doing the code, I should hide it.
No, you don't have to hide it. See, I'm talking about a dynamic list, right? You will not write the words sword, shield, potion for the inventory. You will take them as input. So you will ask a question like enter the first element in inventory, enter the first item in inventory. Then you will enter sword. Then there will be another question, enter the next item in inventory. You will enter shield. Enter the next item, you will enter potion. All right. Then the list will get filled up using append. And finally, you can guess it, right? Then finally someone else can guess it, right? Someone else can run the program and then guess it. Did you
Okay.
understand the checking part? How we are checking the words for each word in the list, how we are checking? We're
Yep.
not using a for loop, right? We are simply using if. That is the advantage of Python. If it was a number, you would have to run a for loop, then check if. But here you are not checking if, right? Yeah,
Yep.
correct thing, correct thing. Sword input and then append sword. That's the correct thing. What you are writing, you are getting correct. Okay. All right.
I just Yep. I just do the same thing with shield and potion.
Potion. Correct. You can write it now. You can run it later. Write it down. Then we can move to the next question. All right. Okay. Do the same for potion. All right. Let's go to the next question.
No, I'm not done.
Yes.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah. You can do the complete thing later, right? You can do the complete thing after the class. No, when you're back at home.
I'll be
Okay.
fast. I promise.
Okay. You can do that later, right? You can do this after the class. Okay. That's for your practice. Let's do something new in
I'm
the
done.
class. Okay? Learn something new.
I'm done.
Okay. Fine. Let's go to a new cell now.
All right.
Okay, go to a new cell.
I'll be going to a new cell. Do I delete this one?
You can keep it. You have tried it, so you can keep it. You don't have to
I
delete
just
it.
I just keep the same thing but add in.
All right. Yeah. Then it will work. Then you can search for three elements together. You will see found multiple times. For sword, you will see found. For shield, you will see found. For potion, you will see found. So your code was correct. See, Rishabh, your code was actually
Mm-mm.
very nice. The only difference was the equals thing. That is where you are making the mistake. You cannot directly compare equals when you are not using variables.
All
So you will
right.
see found different three times, right? It's for the sword, for the shield, and for the potion. That is why I'm telling you not to delete it. Your code was correct. And whenever you revisit this code, you will feel confident that yes, I did the correct thing. Okay. All right. Let's go to a new one. Let's do one easy example first.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Write the question. Give a comment and write the question.
Yep. I will.
Yeah. Right now your inventory is empty. That is why you got sword as missing. See, the inventory is empty now. You have not taken the input. You have to write the input, right? Enter the element. Yes. You have to write enter the element for every input.
Oh, I'm trying to press the whole thing. There we go. And I think that will be good.
Now
If
you
I
have to take the input. Okay. You will not see.
Oh,
Yeah, you understood. You have to write the question. Try this. Let's see what you are getting here. See, missing,
everything.
right? Because yeah, because your inventory is empty and you are not taking the exact input. You have to write the brackets and the question inside the brackets. That is why you're not getting anything.
I have to put a question.
You can do that later, right? The question is, it can be like enter the item in the inventory, enter the second item, enter the first item, like that. Okay.
Can I just put the name of the thing in these?
Yes, you can do that also. That's fine. All right, you can do that later. Okay, let's move to a new question. Okay, do this back
Alright.
at home. All right, write the new
This was my
question.
homework.
Yeah, that's not your homework. I will give you something else. Give the comment. Okay, and then write. Take one. Take two inputs from the user. Take two inputs from the user. Inputs from the user. Okay. One. One is balance. One is balance. Insufficient can be a little bit difficult. You can say less balance. Less balance. Okay. Less balance. Otherwise, otherwise, print the new balance. Print the new balance. Print the new balance. So this means what? You will have to take two inputs. Let's say their balance and the amount. Okay. The balance, let's say it is 1000. All right. You know 1000, Rishabh?
Yep.
Let's say the balance is 1000. And from that 1000, you are taking the amount of 250. From that 1000, you are taking the amount 250. So what will be the new balance, Rishabh? First tell me. If you take 250 from 1000, what will be the new balance?
Oh, let me think.
Think. If you have a pen and paper, write it down on it.
How about edtech, huh? Do I give you paper?
What's the unit of currency in Mauritius? You know that, Rishabh?
Yep. Rupees.
Rupees. Same as India. Very nice.
Yes, same as in India.
Okay. So you take 250 from 1000. How much are you left with, Rishabh? What is the new balance?
750.
750. Very nice. So that is what you will print. You will print 750. If let's say you are entering amount as 1000 and 1200, right? 1200. So what will you print?
What will I print?
If the
1000.
amount is more than the balance is 1000 and the amount is 1200. What will you print?
Less balance.
Less balance, right? Because you cannot subtract 1200 from 1000. When you are having currency, you cannot subtract that, right? You cannot subtract a larger currency from a smaller currency, right? You cannot go in negative. You will do this using functions. Okay, very simple question. One of the easiest questions that I have ever given you. So do it by yourself. See, Rishabh is so smart now. He used Python to calculate the subtraction. Very nice. You did not go to any pen paper or you did not take up a calculator.
Yep.
All right, do that. Do the question. You will use functions. Okay, Rishabh? Don't do this in the simple way. Use using functions. We will have, let's see, today is Wednesday, right? Maybe from
Yep.
next week, we can start a little bit with Java, okay?
Okay.
In Java also, you will have the same kind of questions. Only you will have to write a little bit more. You won't have spaces, you will have semicolons. You use colons here, right? You are going to use one colon after the function. You will use semicolons. Yes, that one in Java.
Oh.
Because it is very older, very old than your Python. Much older. It is like it was established more than 50 years ago than Python. So it's very old language, but it is still used. It is still used in mobile application development. It is used in software, embedded systems. It is used in many places because it is object oriented. And I will explain to you what is that very nicely. In the first class, I will explain to you what is object oriented programming. Yes, and that is very beneficial to you also.
What I put inside?
Yes, that's the question, right? What will you put inside the function?
I
Do one
want
thing,
evidence.
instead of thinking what to put right now, do the function first. Write the definition first. Do what you are going to do inside the function first, then add those things. Add the arguments in the bracket. All right, those are called arguments or input.
All right.
What you write in the brackets, those are called inputs or arguments. Okay. You remember get and set something in your MIT
Yes,
App
sir.
Inventor? Yeah, get something,
Yeah.
set some in MIT App Inventor. You had
Yep.
that thing, right? The result thing in that part, X and Y, when you're working with Canvas, those were arguments, those were input in functions, in procedures. Here also same thing.
Oh,
All right. Yes, that's how everything gets connected in the end.
C instead of Control C.
Okay. Not this one, not this one.
What?
First of all,
What?
see the question, Rishabh. You are doing it correctly, but you are having a little bit of here and there mistakes. See the question. Read the question first.
The input
This,
from the
if
user.
the if
One
condition,
is balance and the one is amount. If the amount is
okay,
more, then
read the question.
we
Yeah, if
print
the
less
amount is more,
Um,
if the amount is more, right? What you are writing in the if part, you are making the balance more. You are checking for the balance more. The balance should not be more, right? Yes, the amount should be more. All right. What will you
Yep.
print if the amount is more? Yes, read the question. Every time you are solving the output, solving the program, read the question.
All right.
Okay, what should be the else part now?
Not less balance. I print.
No, you have to print what? Not new balance. What it
Oh,
takes, you have to subtract, not new balance. You have to print the subtraction. What was the subtraction? You would deduct the amount from the balance. 250 from 1000, right? That was the example.
yeah.
Okay.
I just.
Okay, you are showing that. Very nice. Okay. You're showing the subtraction. Yeah, you missed one comma there.
Not where I'll put it.
Okay.
Do I put equals in?
Yes, you can put equals.
Did it work? Will it work?
Yes. Yes, that it will work definitely. If the minus subtraction symbol is working, then why not equals?
All right.
So what else you have to print? You have to print something else, right? After equals, the real thing. Right now it will show you 1000 minus 250, right? You have to print the real thing.
Ah! I have to put this, don't I?
Yes. You have to put a comma and what? What else? You have to subtract amount from balance, right? You have to
Amount.
subtract the amount variable from balance variable. That
Yeah.
is the result, right? You have to show the result. So you have to write it down.
Do I put result here?
Not result. You have to subtract amount from balance. So you are writing it, right? You are writing it a little bit earlier. Balance minus amount.
Uh,
You have to write that also after equals. Give a comma and then write that. Spelling, Rishabh, spelling of balance. Yeah, copying is good. If you are copying your own variable, there is no issue in that. It is a good practice. You can copy your own variable. All right. Okay. No, not any more equals symbol. Okay, this is fine. The balance minus amount is what your result will be. All right. Are we done?
Oh, I think we're not,
All right.
because we still need to do something. I'll tell
Yeah.
you in a second.
Yes.
Well, two things. First of all is
Yeah.
calling
So
the
things
function.
calling is done. Before you add the
Now what do I
argument,
put in the function?
before you put something in the function, run it once. You don't have to put anything. Run the function once.
All right.
Why are you changing the input? You want to add the amount first, then the balance. Okay, fine.
Because the question says so.
Okay, okay, fine. All right, try running it. Let's see what happens.
It'll be normal.
Let's see
I
if it is normal, if it is having errors. We don't know. So, did we take anything inside the function?
No. Remember once
No.
we did something with the first time we used, how's it called?
First time we used what?
Oh,
Function?
no. We used another variable, total. Remember at that time? You
Yes,
said,
that time, what happened that time? We were still using that outside, right? But there were
yep,
errors, right? Local variable, global variable error, right?
yep.
So what happened there and what's happening here? Why did it
There,
not work in that case and why is it working here?
here, because before, when we used total for our first time,
Yes.
we put nothing inside of the function.
Yeah, but it was not working, right?
Yeah, but even when we put something in the function, it was working.
Yeah. Even if we don't put something, if we put something, that is not the thing here, right? Okay, Rishabh. If you're
Yep.
using something outside and you're changing the value of the variable here, try to do one thing. In your amount greater than balance, okay, first do this. Yeah, so same thing. First insert in the if condition amount greater than balance. Can you do one thing? After printing less balance, just change the value of amount to 0. Amount equals 0. Give the assignment operator. Not here, not here. In the first if condition. When you are checking
Oh,
amount greater than balance, there. After printing, just print. Just change the value of amount to 0. You don't need the input, right? Yeah, you delete the input and change it to 0. Okay, now try running it. Let's see.
now will it be cleaner?
Let's see. Will we see any error or not?
No. And this time let's try 9.
Are we
What?
getting an error?
Yeah, yeah. We're
Same error?
getting.
What changed? What happened?
I don't
All right. Earlier, you were not going inside the if condition. Okay, do one thing. Remove the amount equals to 0 part. Then also you will get the error. Yeah, now run it. Give the balance less than amount. Give the amount more. Like make the amount 1000 and the balance is 500 like that.
know.
Yeah,
Alright.
give the balance less. Give the balance less than this. Are we getting the error again?
No.
So what happened? We are still in the if condition. We have seen less balance. Now, remember the same input, okay? I mean, not the same. Amount is more than balance. The right amount equals to 0 again. But the same input. Now run it. Give the same input. Amount should be more than your balance. Not that many. Not that many. See, for
Same
the
thing.
same input, you are getting a error again. So what do you think is causing the error?
the amount equals is to 0.
Very nice. The amount equals to 0. See, the thing is, when you are using a global variable, what is a global variable? Anything outside the function. When you are using that, you can only compare the values. You are only comparing amount, balance, which one is greater. If you try to change the value of the variable, that's where you get the error, right? Got it? You cannot change the value of the variable inside the function. That's the important point here. When you are having a global variable, you cannot change the value of that variable. If you want to do that, then you have to use the brackets, the function brackets. Now, inside the function brackets, so don't take float, don't take float now, take integer. We are
No,
left
no,
with
no,
some.
I just copied it. I just copied it.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, go back to the thing. You can do it with float later. Go back to the original one. Yeah. Now you are asking, right? What to put inside the brackets, right? What to put inside the brackets. So if you are not putting anything and trying to change the value of amount, that amount equals to 0, you are seeing error, correct?
Yep. Yep.
Now what we will do, we will have the values inside the function. So when you are calling the last one, when you are calling the function, put both the values, balance comma amount, as arguments inside the brackets. Put both of the values when you are calling it.
Oh.
Yes,
That's
balance. So you did not take two inputs, right? Now you are taking two inputs, because without taking two, you will not find both of them inside the function. You can give a comma and write amount. Give a comma, not space, not and, give a comma,
ये कीजिए
and then give amount. All right. Now do the same in the definition part. These kind of things will be very important in Java. When you will learn Java, these kind of argument variables will be very important. All right. Okay. Now run it first. Do that amount more than balance. 999 maybe greater than, yeah, 2 and 1. Fine. No errors, right? Give amount equals to 0. No, don't
wait.
run.
Just
Okay, you want to check the other one, right? Okay. Fine. It's working well. Now do the same thing. Amount equals to 0 after print. Do you think we will get error or not this time? Do you think we will get an error or not this time?
I say we will not.
You say you will not. Okay, let's see. So do the first one, give amount more than balance. No error this time. See the difference? When you are not taking anything inside the function brackets, you are accessing the global variable, right? That is why that 0 was causing errors. Amount equals to 0. Now you are not doing that. You are accessing the variables inside the function by sending them through the bracket, right? In the previous case, you are not having anything in the brackets. Now you are creating a copy of the variable balance and amount and sending them to the function. Those copies are
Okay.
being used inside the function. Got it?
Yep.
That is why we are not getting any errors. Clear everything?
Yes.
Okay. Understood why we are not getting the error again, and we are getting the correct thing even after changing the values?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for today. We did not do much. We had just done one more question, but still, you are understanding functions very well. You can write. You have just written the whole program on your own, right? The one that we are given homework. So it's good. Your understanding, you are practicing is good. So we will have one or two more classes on this. Okay, we will do these kind of questions only, involving for loop, involving functions and all. Maybe a bit lengthy questions, right? You will have to create a calculator or something like that. Maybe a small game or something, right? After that, we will move to Java. Okay.
All right. But
Okay.
before we move to Java, can we finish that tic-tac-toe one and the Pac-Man,
Pac-Man. Okay, Pac-Man means
please?
Scratch, right?
Yep, please.
Okay, Scratch game. I will check. I will explain before starting Java. We will finish that. Okay.
I already got the scratch ready.
Covered. We will just finish the game with the coin part. Maybe later on we can add the enemies if you tell. Okay. So one final thing before we end the class. What do you like more, Rishabh? Do you like Scratch more or do you like Python more?
Reply.
To go with Scratch.
Scratch. You still like Scratch more, right? Not Python, right? Because of the
Yep,
visual
because it's block coding. Because it's block coding. Here I have to
block
write.
coding. You have animations. You see things. All right, fine. So that's it for today. We will meet in the next one. That's on Friday. Okay, Rishabh.
No. On Friday, I already postponed the class.
Oh, I have not received the information then. Okay. Then next, when do we have the
It
class?
will be on Monday.
Oh,
I sent a message. I pick on Monday itself to inform you.
okay.